Good morning, everyone. So great to be with you again this morning. I was thinking last night when I was laying in bed how much I really miss you, all of you. It's been so wonderful to see your pictures though. Your moms and dads have been posting them on Facebook, and I've been seeing all the great things you're doing along with our activities, and it brings me and Mrs. Khan so much joy. But I was thinking how much I wish I could give you all a big hug. So I'm just gonna pretend to give you a virtual hug. My arms are going around you and I'm giving you a big squeeze, because that's what I would be doing if I were in class with you today. So let's get started. We have some fun things this morning. And what do we start with? Our bubblegum song. So everybody tap your knees, sing it with me. Bubblegum, bubblegum in a dish. How many pieces do you wish? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 friends. What I've done today is put all of your names on a piece of paper. You see them here? I was wondering if you could find your name and point to it. So I'm going to put it up. I'm going to make sure you can see it. Hopefully you can see it all right. I see Sadie and Connor and Patrick, Liza, Matthew, Arpy, Rachel and Ivy and Hallie, Cameron, Will, Cole, Levi, Ben, and Avery. Okay, everybody, point to your names. Great job. If you were in the classroom, you'd be finding your name on a piece of paper, right? And mailing it. So I thought that would be a good alternative for you to touch it. So instead of putting it in the mailbox, you could just touch your name and find it. So today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite stories, The 3 Little Pigs. Remember, we're doing fairy tales this week? The 3 Little Pigs is super fun, and I know all of you know that story. So what I thought would be fun to do is to do a little game before we read the story. So give me a minute. Let me pull my table here so you can see? All right, so I have all these different houses, and they all have different colors. Can you see? Yellow, orange, blue, purple, and red. How many houses do I have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 houses. And then look what's on top of the house. A little pig. Little pig, little pig, let me in. So what I thought would be really fun to do is if I hid the pig and you tried to guess what house the pig is hiding under. Okay, so you're gonna tell me what color. Okay, so hold on. I gotta make sure you can't see. Okay, can you guess? Is it under the red house? Nope. Is the pig hiding under the purple house? Nope. Is the pig hiding under the blue house? Nope. Is the pig hiding under the yellow house? Oh, there he is. There's the pig. Did you guess it? If so, good job. Let's try it again. I'm gonna switch up the houses here. All right, here we go. Is he hiding under the orange house? No. Is he hiding under the blue house? No. Is he hiding under the red house? Oh, there he is. There's the pig. Okay, let's do it one more time. I know you guys are probably being really good guessers right now. So let's try one more time. Little pig, what house are you under? Doop, 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 doop. All right, here we go. Hopefully you didn't see me. Is he under the orange house? No. Is he under the blue house? Nope. Is he under the yellow house? Nope. Is he under the red house? Oh, there he is. So that's super fun. So maybe when you are at your house, you can find some different houses for your pig. And one of the things I was thinking would be fun to do is if you could make your very own house for a pig. Now, if you don't have a pig, like a pet pig animal. It can be a stuffed animal or a little pig like this. You can use a different animal. But I thought it would be fun if you all made your own house for the pig. And after the story, we can talk about the kind of things you can use to make your house. All right. Think about it though. Where does a pig live? Can you think about where you've seen pigs before? What kind of house do they live in? Just be thinking about that. All right, so we are gonna read a really funny story. The Three Little Pigs, and this one is by James Marshall. Can everyone see okay? I'll make sure you can see all the pages. Once upon a time, an old sow sent her 3 little pigs out into the world to seek their fortune. Now be sure to write, she said, and remember that I love you. The first little pig met a man with a load of straw. I know, said the little pig. I will buy your straw and build a house. That's not a good idea, said the man. Mind your own business, thank you, said the little pig. And he bought the straw and set about building a house. It took him no time at all. What do you think? Do you think straw is a good thing to make a house out of? What would happen if the wind blew? Would the straw hold up? Be thinking about that. Very soon, a lean and hungry wolf happened by. Pig was just about his favorite food in the world. So he knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in. To which the little pig replied, no, 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 not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Look at this pig. And look at this wolf. He looks silly and a little bit scary. This annoyed the wolf to no end, and he said, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Go right ahead, said the little pig. So the wolf huffed and puffed and he blew the house in and he gobbled up the little pig. Did the straw work for the house? Was the straw strong enough for the house? No, it wasn't. The second little pig met a man with loads of sticks. I've got it, said the little pig. I'll buy those sticks and build a house. I'd think twice about that, said the man. Oh, pooh, said the little pig. What would you know? And he bought the sticks and went to work building a house. Very pretty, he said. So here he is, building his house out of sticks. What do you think about sticks? Do you think sticks can hold up to the wolf blowing? No sooner had the little pig settled into his pretty house than the wolf happened by. He was still hungry and he said, little pig, let me come in. To which the little pig replied, no, 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 not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Look at that wolf and look at that pig. The wolf didn't care for that at all. And he said, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Ha 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 ha, said the little pig. So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in and he gobbled the pig all up. Did the sticks work for the house? Were the sticks strong enough for the house? No, they weren't. Now, the third little pig met a man with a load of bricks. These bricks will make a fine, sturdy house, said the man. Good idea, my fellow, said the pig. So he bought the bricks and set about building a house. It took him quite a bit of time, but it was well worth it. Nice and solid, said the little pig. Nice and solid. Here he is, building his house of bricks. I wonder, what is your house made of? Is it made of bricks? Do you think that bricks are strong enough to withstand wind or the wolf blowing it down? What do you think? But no sooner had the little pig moved in than he noticed the wolf loitering about. And the wolf, who was still hungry, said, little pig, let me come in. To which the little pig replied, no, 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 not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. There's the wolf. He's got a balloon. Why do you think he has a balloon? And here's the pig in his nicely built house made of bricks. What do you think's gonna happen? Well, the wolf heard that before, and he said that I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Oh, don't do that, said the little pig. But the wolf huffed and puffed, and he huffed and he puffed until he was quite blue in the face. The house stood firm. I'll try another approach, muttered the wolf, and he put on his most dazzling smile. Little pig, I was only teasing, he said. By the way, I hear tell that Farmer Jones has the most scrumptious turnips. Shall we go pick a few? Oh, I'm much too busy now, said the little pig. What about tomorrow morning? Excellent, said the wolf. I'll come for you at 6 o'clock. So do you see what's happening? The wolf is trying to be nice to the pig. What do you think he's doing? Do you think he's tricking him to try and get him to come out? Let's find out. The next morning, the little pig got up at 5, hurried off to Farmer Jones' turnip field, picked a basketful of scrumptious turnips, and dashed back home. When the wolf arrived at 6, the turnips were already boiling in the pot. Sorry I couldn't wait, said the little pig. The wolf tried not to show his displeasure. No harm done, he said. By the way, there is a lovely apple tree down in the meadow. Shall we go help ourselves to a few apples? I must cook my turnips, said the little pig. Let's meet there tomorrow morning. Splendid, said the wolf. Shall we say at 5? Look, he's trying to trick him again. He just can't seem to get this pig out of the house. The next morning, the little pig was up at 4 and went off for the apples. It took longer than he'd expected to reach Merry Meadow, and while busy gathering apples in the highest tree, he saw the wolf approaching. Do try one of these, he called down, throwing an apple as far as he could. When the wolf chased after the apple, the little pig shimmied down the tree and made it safely home. The next day, the wolf came again. Really, he was quite put out. He was not very happy. There's a fair today on Hog Hill, he said. Would you care to go? Why don't we meet there, said the little pig. What do you say, 3 o'clock suits you? 3 it is. At 1 in the afternoon, the little pig went to the fair and had a fine time. So fine that he lost track of the hour. Suddenly, out of the corner of his eye, he saw the wolf coming up the hill. Without a minute to spare, the little pig jumped inside an empty butter churn and rolled down the hill toward the wolf. Do you see him? He's in there and he's rolling toward the wolf. What do you think's gonna happen? Well, the wolf was so scared, he ran all the way home. That evening, the wolf went to the little pig's house and told him how frightened he'd been by a great round thing that came down the hill. Frightened you, did I? Said the little pig. That was a great round thing. That great round thing was a butter churn, and I was inside. This was simply too much for the wolf to stand. I've been nice long enough, he cried. I'm going to eat you up right now. And he climbed onto the roof. When the little pig saw this, he put a big iron pot in the fireplace and quickly stoked the fire. What is he going to do? Friends, think about it. The wolf is trying to go down the chimney, and what's the pig trying to do? Here I come, cried the wolf. It's dinner time, he said. Oh no. You can say that again, said the little pig, and he cooked the mean old wolf and gobbled him up. Oh no! So what ended up happening? The wolf wanted to eat the pig, but the pig ended up eating the wolf. That is so silly. Well, I thought it would be really fun for you to make your own house for a pig or whatever animal you choose. So, several ideas of how to make your house. Let me get my utensils here so I can show you. So, you could make your house out of hay. Do you see it here? I have some hay here. You could make it out of hay, but if the wind blows, will it knock over? Think about it. The next thing you could do is make it out of sticks. So these are just some popsicle sticks. You can use popsicle sticks and glue them together and make a house. Or you can make a house out of bricks. So I just have some red paper and I just cut it into the size of bricks like this. and you can glue it onto a piece of paper. So you can take all your little pieces of bricks and glue it onto a piece of paper. You can make your house out of magnetiles. You can make it out of blocks, anything you want, okay? Just get creative. And if you make one, will you post it on Facebook so we all can see? That would be so great. Well, one of the things we're also talking about this week are nursery rhymes. What are nursery rhymes? Nursery rhymes are like a song or a poem for people like you, for children. So I know that maybe some of you have seen this before, but this is our nursery rhyme cube. And we have all different songs on it. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll the cube and see if you know some of these songs. Now, if we were in a circle rug, we'd all be taking turns rolling, wouldn't we? And we'd roll and we'd go to the middle. Let's see if I can adjust my camera here so you can see. And what did I land on? What did I land on? The sheep. Who knows the nursery rhyme? Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master and 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little girl who lives down the lane. Okay, that's 1. Let's try it again. I'm gonna roll. Guess what I rolled? Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. And tomorrow we're gonna do something really funny with Humpty Dumpty, so stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm gonna roll one more time. Ready? You see I'm rolling and I'm gonna let it land. Who knows what this is? Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up a hill to catch a pail of water. Jack fell down and lost his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Can you think of some other nursery rhymes that you know? What about this one? Patty cake. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it and pat it and mark it with a B or an S or a P, whatever is your first initial. Put it in the oven for baby and me. Okay, what about this one? Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Oh, what about this one? 3 blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. Oh goodness, I can't remember how the rest of it goes. Do you know? Maybe you could look it up and see if you could play it. 3 blind mice. See if you know the words. Okay, friends, we had a lot of fun today with fairy tales and nursery rhymes, and we have some more fun to have tomorrow. So I'm so glad you were with me. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.